Hi guys, welcome to your March 2021. This is going to be the What Aren't They Telling You Timeless Reading Week 4 month in for the beautiful sign of Taurus. Sun, Moon, and Rising and Venus. Hi Taurus, if you're new here with me, hello. If you are returning, welcome back. And if you're subscribed to the tribe now, what's good, fam bams? Hello to my members. All right, you know how we do it. Everything you need is below. Everything that you need is down below. It's going to be your you versus them reading from the 15th through the 31st. It's going to be your week 3 playlist of the What Aren't They Telling You in case you missed last week's installment. It is going to be your March 7-card Quantum Cross on Channel 2, Marvelous Enlightenment. And it is also going to be the informational video that accompanies this week's message. It's useful information in there about my schedule and things of that nature that's going to be coming up. Let me lube up a little bit. And so it may be some things that may be helpful to any of you guys if you were thinking about booking a reading. Keep that in mind. So let's go ahead and unpack Taurus because we do have a lot. Thank you so much for everybody that participated in the poll. I appreciate it. The poll is going to go up early and be extended as well. And I'm going to try to see if I can start scheduling them. I'm looking at some things just to make sure. The numbers are going up. The engagement is looking good. So thank you. People are very happy with their order. So I'm feeling it. Okay. So Taurus, you are number 2. Give yourselves a round of applause. So just to give you some quick astrology, right now in our current sky, we do have a lot of movement in Aries. If you are an individual who does not operate well with Aries energy, then that's probably going to be, this is probably going to be harder for you to navigate through. So right now, the Sun, Venus, and Chiron is all in the sign of Aries. 2 major things that can still be a pain in your ass, Taurus, is right now we still have that Mars in Gemini. However, and I had explained to you guys in your special messages on the top of the month of this month with week 1 and week 3, how that was going to probably make you feel. By now, you should already know where it should be hitting you. I did not give you astrology snips or anything on channel 2 this month because I've been talking about the current sky a lot on this channel. And sometimes they overlap, especially when it is that astrology that is just a pain. So I apologize. I am reworking that. Your full moon in Libra, happy full moon in Libra, which is the moon is still going on right now. It shifted into Libra yesterday. Happy full moon in Libra. I don't know whether you got an opportunity to acknowledge, adjust, or release things that no longer serve you. So yes, I've been a little astrology heavy. I apologize for that. It's part of who I am. Let's get to it. So I believe that everything you need is there. You can go on Marvelous Enlightenment and watch your affirmations for the full moon. Speaking of, I did a lot of work in that moon last night. I am feeling much better. Your person, the reason why the current astrology is very important is because your person and you are being affected by it. You are getting to a point, Taurus, where you're to the point, you know what I mean, where you're trying to focus on what you are creating. Everything that has something to do with your relationships right now, you can be feeling a little up in limbo. Okay. The first card between you and your person is the honoring path, which is a 7 energy of intention. This energy came up in the past. It influenced you or your person in the past, and it's bringing energy into your current circumstances, people, places, or things. Okay. Setting the intention to choose the honored path or honoring your path. It may not be easy. It's easier said than done as well. And there is an energy clarifying that of luck. I don't know whether luck has anything to do with it, But at the end of the day, this looks like this is what is going on right now. Do you understand? An energy of hope. It has nothing to do with luck. It has everything to do with intention. So that could be pretty good. I'm okay with that, okay? I'm fine with it. But you don't really believe in luck more so than your ability to get things done. But you could be connecting with someone, Taurus, who believes in luck because of the way in which their mind works, and faith and hope may not be your strong suit because you're so busy achieving. So that may be one of the things. I'm already feeling like that is representing a difference in the way that you guys think. Where you are right now is in the standpoint of playing it safe. Energetically, logistically, this is kind of where you are. Setting the intention to play it safe is not necessarily the greatest thing. When you play it safe, you limit yourself from feeling, or the full experience of whatever that is. It's interesting that it's being clarified by travel, because through your travels, if some of you guys are going to be traveling, that is a beach that she's looking at. That's water. That's a moon. Travel to get your mind right. Maybe you need to leave your current circumstances to go somewhere else. I would advise you guys to take advantage of this. I have another energy to show you that I haven't done yet, but hold on. And then, you're in a lot of intentions, setting intentions. Intention has nothing to do with luck. So I do believe that between you and your person, I've already explained that. And this cat is staring at me, and I'm feeling something with this luck thing. I'm okay with luck, but I feel like someone between the two of you guys, regardless of whether it's intentions or not, regardless of whether it's romantic or not, and I do not feel like it's you, Taurus, only because I know your mind doesn't work that way as a whole, but you could be connected, you can have other things in your chart. This is an energy of good luck, but we need to transform, and we need to set the energy to transform and allow ourselves to go through a transformative cycle. This is what the potential outcome is going to be. Setting the intentions is not enough, but I'm liking it. Choosing to honor your path, obviously, and choosing to set the intention to play it safe is not necessarily where you're going. I think that, or what's going to happen, what is going to benefit you the most, I believe that if you walk your path, you'll definitely allow these cycles to come in, which will be birthing something new. You need to nourish it. You need to feed it. Because if not, this is just setting intentions and not doing anything about it. So if that touched you in some way, people, places, or things, whether it be platonic or non-romantic, let the cycle come in to make you new. And it's going to, in turn, by you giving birth to those new things, is going to, in turn, give you the changes, or you're going to start to see the evolution. Now, the energy that is affecting you and your person with this has been an eclipse in Aries. So it's time to collaborate. And this has been a choice. An eclipse in Aries, interesting, is about boosting relationships through teamwork and compromise, which is very interesting because all hands are locked together on this. The sun and the moon, obviously, that's what happens when we're talking about any type of, this is an eclipse energy. So there's something that has come through, and when eclipse come, you either eclipse in or out. If you tie all of those energies in, playing it safe, we were not allowing ourselves to work together. If you tie all of that in, then now it's saying you need to make the choice to allow yourself to transform and start working more collaboratively, with helping one another. And 2 came out. There are also the sun and Gemini. The communications need to be better. The communication needs to be rehauled in an energy of 3 so you guys can grow. Hone your negotiation and relationship skills. This is what needs to happen. And I do feel like, before we get into this first card, I do feel like that although, Taurus, we are in an energy right now where there's not much talking going on because our communication is in detriment And when when Mercury moves into an energy where it falls or it is in detriment, it feels like a second retrograde. So you can be experiencing some retrograde type communication right now. Okay. But that's going to be changing. And although, you know, Gemini is going to remain in, you know, that energy that's going to be, you know, not really passive aggressive and using its mouth to defend itself. The communication is going to get a rehaul. And this Saturday, Mercury is going to be moving into Aries. So it's interesting that you got this, because what I think that means is that someone is going to be making the choice to reach out to you. And Libra actually got the same type of energy too. We're going to go ahead and get started. So I just want to let you know that's a parallel. You have that card. And they got it directly in their energy as well. So again, I'm calling it out. I wouldn't be surprised if I see towers. I wouldn't be surprised if I see communication breakdowns, but you have it directly in your energy. So there's a talk coming. First card between you and your person, Taurus, is innocence. This is the Six of Cups. Okay. Six of Cups going back to an energy where we want to be innocent. That is also a good soulmate card. Innocence, goodwill. I feel like going back to simpler times when things were simple, when things didn't get so damn complicated between you guys. Going back to, you know, that childhood. I still have two cards up there to show you as well. Just going back to when things were a little bit simpler and it didn't have to get so complicated. There's a lot of introspection going on and going within. This is the equivalent of the Knight of Cups. And that's my prince. Hold on, it may be the page. I feel, let's see, this deck does not have knights, does it? No, this deck doesn't have knights. This deck only has princesses and a princess. So I am going to say that the princess is the equivalent of the page and the prince is the equivalent of the knight. Yep, that's what it's looking like here. So that's how we're going to do this. And so that would be the equivalent of the Knight of Cups. That's how I'm interpreting that. And I'm feeling like this individual, you already know, is very romantic. They have a lot to say. Right now, they kind of has come back and retreated within themselves, which is interesting because typically you will see the Knight of Cups moving towards you with love and wanting to talk about this. And you know, they want to move forward. Knights are about movement. And this prince wants to kind of come back in introspection and think about things and retreat within himself or herself. And then we do have a fear that is in the Nine of Swords. This person is definitely not getting any sleep, Taurus. This person is afraid to really go down this honoring path between you two. And that segues me into the card that's, okay, really at the top of the deck for you two in your energy. And that is a kindred partnership. So they're afraid to do this. There has to be some type of energy and they don't realize that it's blocking their well-being because they're the one that's up at night and can't sleep. This is a kindred partnership. This is a partnership that is supposed to happen. It's supposed to take place. And when you try to block things that are supposed to come in and help you, then this is the energy that you end up in. They're not even able to shut their eyes and go to sleep because they're so worried about this. We do have another type of card really talking about retreat with an Eight of Cups. Retreating away from the pain, the things that no longer serve them. And I feel like a lot of this, when we're talking about the Four of Pentacles, this is kind of their issue. They don't know what to do since you guys are not necessarily speaking. I really feel like something definitely came crashing down here. But they want desperately to get things back on track, Taurus. They have no idea how to move out of this fear that they have. We do have the Fool. This is the equivalent of the Fool. This is the beginning. And then we do have the Magician. So they have all of the tools in their arsenal to manifest the beginning that they want. They do associate certain parts of this relationship with sort of risky or risque. I feel like it's not risky at all. I feel like it's been issues that has come up that has been put here to grow them. You definitely took your energy back and walked away from this, leaving them with no choice but to pick up the pieces. They are holding on and trying to possess as long as they can, blocking and fighting this kindred partnership that they have with you, trying to make it make sense and talk themselves out of this energy, Taurus, where this can't be real. It can't feel like this because they've always had control. They've always been able to control certain aspects, or they were always able to let go. When a circumstance came in that they didn't like, they were able to pull their energy back and let go so quick, and that's not working now. They don't understand. They don't want to have to do the work, and now that's why this is coming back to bite them in the ass. They have all of the energy within them, and Spirit is speaking directly to them right now about what they must do and stop playing it safe. They need to come out of this intention of playing it safe because they are miserable doing so, and set the intention to walk the path that is there for them. You, on the other hand, don't have a problem with doing that. And as a result, okay, I can't with you falling. And as a result of this not being on the same page, you guys could have possibly definitely took a little break mentally, trying to retreat within yourself. This person is definitely thinking deep about the love and the way that they have loved you and what they have tried to do, but they don't realize that their stability lies and their well-being lies in the way in which they think about things. Everything is based upon their fear to be able to move forward, Taurus. Clarify the Six of Cups. They want things to be open and easy for them, and love and the work that needs to be done to evolve themselves is not easy. This is the gate is open. Take a leap of faith, walk through. They're going to be taking a leap of faith. They really want a brand new beginning here. All right. They really do desire, on one hand, a way where they can just love you and it's not so complicated. And then on the other hand, they realize that slowly they're the ones that's in their own way that's blocking this love. Clarify my Prince of Cups, aka Knight of Cups, please. Planning ahead. Divine timing is aligned. And if this looks like she's pregnant. So there is birthing something. Didn't I talk about birth? Fertility. There we go. Giving yourself what you need. Allowing yourself to be fed and nourished by the information that you are receiving from divine. They are receiving downloads and going under a tremendous amount of spiritual, just information that they're going through right now, and they have never probably been through it. It feels like a person, especially in this Four of Pentacles, where they're so focused on holding on to their control to the point where they've realized that they're falling apart. You really don't control it. Clarify this fear. What are they afraid of here? Show me, Spirit. Well, first of all, worth the wait is here. So they realize that this love is worth the wait, but they're not all the way to, the lesson hasn't been fully integrated yet that this is partially their fault. They want to wait on you. Yeah, I do see this. This tried to come out. Maybe I will take it. Does this hurt the relationship? This happened, I believe that came out for you guys last week too, where they're so busy looking at all of the things that you do right. They're making it a competition. They're making it a competition by putting you on a pedestal and highlighting the differences with you guys all the time. Kind of uneven. It makes the scales uneven and makes other people resentful. Okay. Secretly what they want is for you to come to them. And I don't know whether they feel like, well, this is in a good way. They feel like you're worth the wait. The gate is open. They would like to plan ahead because they realize that something bigger is happening between you two. They feel like you have walked away. You pulled your emotions back, Taurus, and they really want you to come to them. It's not a cocky come to me. It's a please come to me. Like they want you to make them feel a little better or give them some type of sign about the fact that you still love them. They need that. They need that fuel. They need to be fed by your love. I like that. Clarify this Four of Pentacles. They want stability. That's the reason why they're holding on. Yep. They're watching you. They're trying to make sure. They want to be fed by your love, first of all. They do. They want to make sure this social media card is a problem. They're trying to stalk, watch, comment, stalk, pay attention to your pictures. That is a problem. That's what they try to control. And they have not grew up in that way where they realize that social media, you probably don't even have a social media, Taurus. Like, or you're probably one of them people that's like, I have it, but I'm not on there. This person lives on social media. And it's a part of their stability. Like they feel like if they control, I'm going to get one more there. Okay, here we go. Well, thank you, Spirit. Yes. They're trying to control. That's the reason why they're holding on to the Pentacles so tough. But what they have to do is sacrifice the fear that they have and choose love. And that's what they have to do. And right now, clarity. They need to clear your thoughts to see what's in front of you. That is what they're doing right now. This is goes back to this Six of Cups. Some of you guys, that's interesting. Some of you guys are dealing with someone that you've been knowing for a while, because this is that childhood love and innocence right there. I don't know whether that childhood love is the one that got them the way that they are. It could be that they're because they're in introspection right now. So they're probably thinking about the ways in which they loved and how all of those childhood things that they've done, it's time to let that go. They've built themselves up around either the trauma from this relationship, or this represents what you guys are, or it represents the fact that you guys can be yourself with one another. I also want to say leave spaces at the top of the deck as well, so I can grow and nourish my soul. So right now, this space that's between you is killing them. They are so afraid of losing you, they don't know what to do. And the more and more they have tried to come toward you in the past, it's probably the more and more they put their damn foot in their mouth. The gate is open. Planning ahead, worth the wait, on the pedestal. Come to me, Taurus. Social media, choose love and clarity. They really are having a hard time. Remember, these are the energies that is affecting you. You guys have to make the choice to collaborate. By making the choice to collaborate, you will boost the relationship through teamwork and compromise. You pulled your energy back and you're good, and they're trying to play your game and they can't play your game. This is what happens, and it goes the same way in reverse. It's possible, Taurus, that you tried to play their game in the past and you didn't win. So you decided the best way for you to do reluctantly was to maybe pull your energy back because you just can't take it anymore. And now you're comfortable and they're drowning. And this is what we need to do. We need to communicate for growth. Hone in on your negotiation and relationship skills. This is all about relationships, negotiation, compromising, and teamwork. And you guys are definitely not working together right now. So what they're not telling you is they really want you to choose them. They want you to come to them so they can be fed by your love. That's very metaphorically. But right now they're dying. What's going on and what they're not telling you is they want so much for this relationship to reset itself. They want to go into a brand new cycle. But unfortunately, there are a lot of things here, Taurus, that I can see why it will stop you from moving forward with this. And they're still on the cusp of understanding in their hurt. They can't get past the hurts. So they're missing the lesson. The lesson is not integrated. And that's the reason why you guys maybe had continue to go through the same cycles over and over again. And then the more you try to bring things on the straight and narrow, the more you resent the fact that you have to do it because it looks like they're winning. Like, share, subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. They are missing the opportunity on this kindred partnership because they are too stuck in the pain of losing you to fix what needs to be fixed to get you back. They want to be fed by your love and stability. You have fed them and brought something to the table so deep that they really don't know how to pick up the pieces after you guys are gone. Now, after you left. Now, remember, what's happening is that this is what's going on. You could be in the Eight of Cups. I don't see a full-blown breakup, but you guys are definitely on either sides of the playground not speaking. Like, share, subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. Certainly hope it resonated. Everybody, I'll see you next month at this point when we do it again after my vacation. And to everyone else right now, I'll see you in the extended. Bye, Taurus.